I first met Kate because she nannied the children who lived next door, and they clearly are well balanced and beautiful children, and they clearly loved Kate very dearly. And when I had my 10-month-old baby who still hadn't slept through the night, and I would jump if my husband shut the front door, or if somebody phoned at the wrong time, I'd burst into tears. Then I realised that I was a little bit sleep deprived, and with the prospect of going back to work, I thought that I really needed some help, but I didn't really know who to ask. So I told my neighbour, and she said, "Why don't you ask Kate?" And it was probably the best thing I did for the whole of that first year with my daughter. Kate came and introduced herself, and she had cared for my daughter during the day, but I hadn't left her or asked for any help at night from anybody, so I was a little bit worried. So Kate just came and watched what we did at night. She gave us some guidance and some books to read to help us understand the sleep training process. And then she actually came and spent some nights from bedtime to the early hours of the morning helping us retrain our daughter, so if she did wake up, she'd go back to sleep of her own accord. I found the process quite stressful, but it was great to have somebody by your side, sat on your sofa saying, "Don't worry, she'll be fine, she'll cry for a bit, but it will pass and she will get herself back to sleep." And even though I'd read all the books, I hadn't been able to implement that myself, so it was just invaluable having somebody by my side. Kate came for a couple of nights consecutively, and then let my husband and I try on our own, and then returned to visit us a few nights later. And within 6 or 7 nights, we had a 10-month-old baby who had previously been awake every 1 to 2 hours overnight, slept through the night, and gave us all some well-deserved sleep that we needed. And so the prospect of going back to work became more realistic. I became a happier mum during the day, and I thoroughly enjoyed my time with my daughter, whereas before I'd been tense and stressed most of the time. So we're very grateful to Kate for all her help, and we implemented the same scheme when our second daughter was born just over 16 months ago, and I'm now happy to say that I have a 4-year-old and a 16-month-old who sleep through the night unless they're unwell, and we're very grateful. Thank you very much, Kate.